A Sarasota County Sheriff's deputy is behind bars this evening, facing many charges, including attempted murder. The crimes he allegedly committed involved an elderly woman. ABC 7's Rick Adams is joining us now with more details. Rick.
Yeah, Haley, Frankie Bybee is an 18-year veteran with the sheriff's office. His victim is a 79-year-old Sarasota woman.
Bybee initiated a relationship with the victim for both his personal and financial gain.
46-year-old Frankie Bybee has found himself on the wrong side of the law. The longtime sheriff's deputy is accused of stealing at least $65,000 in checks from an elderly woman he became friends with after responding to a service call.
When shown the check, the victim states she didn't write or sign the checks. A forensic analysis found Bybee's fingerprint on one of the checks.
That's not all. The sheriff's office says Bybee tried to kill her recently at her Brockton Lane home in Sarasota to make it appear like a suicide.
Bybee mounted the victim and, while holding her down, forced prescription medication into her mouth. The victim lost consciousness, and when she awoke, she summoned help. It was determined that her home was filled with carbon monoxide.
The victim did survive the January 12th attack. In addition to the harassment and defrauding, Sheriff Tom Knight says Bybee sold the victim's dog through a Craigslist ad. Craig Harrison is a Sarasota attorney who specializes in abuse of the elderly. He's shocked to hear that this case involves a sheriff's deputy.
It's surprising because I don't think I've seen one involving a deputy. That's sort of like a breach of trust. So you don't see that happen very often.
Harrison offers this bit of advice for the elderly, whether they are being taken advantage of or feel there's a potential problem looming.
Having a professional relationship with your estate planning attorney, your accountant, or whatever the case may be, to give you advice, number one. Number two is don't act in isolation. Hopefully you get your family involved.
Bybee faces many charges, including attempted murder, exploitation of the elderly, grand theft, petty theft, forgery, burglary of an occupied dwelling, and battery of a victim 65 years or older. The sheriff's office is now going through the steps to terminate their relationship with him.
It's beyond unacceptable an individual who works in a position of trust and guardianship to their community is capable of heinous crimes like Frankie Bybee committed.
And Bybee does remain in the Sarasota County Jail this evening. Authorities are continuing with their investigation.